What are the business opportunities in film, and why should business be interested in indie or film production at any level? So one of the things that's really interesting, so I have a client right now who she works for a corporation, and they are doing a documentary about the company works with autistic children. And so they're doing a documentary about the founder of the company and how she has kind of revolutionized care for children with autism, and how that's changed not only like research and teaching and the relationship with their parents and all this stuff, but it's really also changed the way people look at autism in general, and people with autism in particular. And so I think it's a really worthwhile project. But the other part of that is that, so that company merged with another one, and that is a way to showcase the CEO, to showcase the company, and to showcase the merger. So the company that does the work with autistic kids doesn't really have anything to do with the company they merged with. But the company that's coming in now is able to say, hey, everybody, watch the movie about who we just merged with. Aren't they doing such great work? Aren't they changing the world? So if that movie wasn't made, they wouldn't be able to point at and kind of showcase the goodwill and the good work that's being done. But the other thing that's great about it is the sales and marketing department is like, hey, you're doing all these interviews, you're getting all this footage, you're creating all this stuff. We want to use parts of that to create a year-long series of snippets, commercials, social media content, etc., to showcase our company, our brand, the CEO, our clients, etc., etc. So things like that are a great way to get someone to say, I want to make this documentary. Okay, sure, or like, no, or whatever. And they go, and here's why. And part of the why is selling the company, selling the brand, sales and marketing, all of that stuff. So again, you need to be creative. So if you can't see outside of like, you know, I'm making a 90-minute documentary because that's what documentaries are, you need to be able to see into like, okay, again, what's the why? You know, why is someone going to let me make this movie? Why is someone going to give me money to make this movie? Why is someone going to give their time and allow me to interview all of their clients and their staff and their et cetera? Like, well, it's so that I can make this movie, but also so I can give them all of this material for sales and marketing and, you know, et cetera. So that is a great way for, especially indie people, figure out a way so that you can solve the problem of how do I make my movie, but also solve somebody else's problem. You know, maybe you can find a restaurant to shoot in on the day that they're closed, or before they open in the morning, whatever it is, and you say, we're going to put your name in the credits, or we're going to feature your restaurant as a story point. So people are going to be like, I mean, there are people in LA, they still go to what they call the Reservoir Dogs Diner. It's not called that. It has a name, but it's everybody knows it because that's the diner from the movie. So it has a lot of notoriety, and that helps them. And a friend of mine went there, and he said it wasn't very good, but he was joking with the waitress, and she said people come here all the time because of that movie, and that movie's 20 years old now. So that's a great way to help a business and help yourself at the same time.